is I think the BBC have to have a look at how the sport conducts itself in the future. They ought to remove some of these flashpoints such as weigh-ins and press conferences. He says we in the amateur game have to distance ourselves from this.
Yeah, he also spoke about boxing has been brought into disrepute and could do, as I was saying, immense damage to thousands of young people around the world who love the sport. He also goes on to talk about how he feels professional boxers there's a question mark on whether or not they should be allowed to take part in the Olympics. He says there is a big question mark now over that. The amateur game, he says, is well run and has thousands of dedicated volunteers working week in and week out, and for it to be brought into disrepute by these people, he says, is absolutely disgraceful.
Well, the British Boxing Board of Control will contact their German counterparts this morning as they begin their investigation into the brawl.
Chisora refused to comment when he arrived at Heathrow last night after being released without charge by German police. Haye left Munich on an early morning flight yesterday, but his manager Adam Booth insists they will cooperate fully with the authorities.
Well, Booth has had this to say: we have not been contacted by the German police. Of course, we would answer any questions and would go to Germany to be interviewed. We have nothing to run away from. What David did was a defensive reflex.
Well, the former WBO cruiserweight champion Johnny Nelson thinks the brawl was hugely damaging for the image of boxing, and he's calling for Chisora to receive a heavy ban.
He needs to know that if this is what he's going to do, if this is how he's going to act, there's going to be consequences.